So, we have a new tournament power season here, which this one's obviously mainly future-based sort of team here. We'll have a look at the other ones it does recommend, but mainly obviously future's your main target here. Mainly because it covers pretty much all these here at once. And they also have the highest percentage boost as well, right? You can use the Universe 2, but you know, there's not many units there for a full team, so this team should be fine. Actually, if we go all real quick, because I got it on a few chunks here, so let's have a look what other percentages there are. So it looks like this is pretty much the best. You could probably use this Vegeta Blue, maybe, but I don't know how well you'd go, because obviously stats aren't going to be as good as this team here. This Trunks for me is fairly low in terms of dupes wise, but for this he should still be fine just because of the boosts and stats that he's got by himself there. Vegeta Clan you probably could bring as well if you don't have many future units here. That's pretty much it, I would say. The rest of these units here you can use like powerful opponent and stuff like that, but it's not really going to be that big of a deal unless you don't have some of these units you can swap them out. And with equipments as well, I just picked on random ones I've got done for them. Obviously some I haven't got, like for Trunks I haven't got any for them. That's just because the equipments for tournament power aren't very good to farm up. Plus it requires a lot more equipment space, so this thing should be fine. We'll hop straight into it and see the best route to go. Now the last one was a little bit more difficult in terms of the way to go, because the route was a little bit different to how they usually make it. This one could be the same. Let's have a quick look here. So this one looks better. So we'll hop straight into it anyway and go semi-fast. So straight off the bat, it doesn't really matter if you go left or right. Probably actually left. As you can see, we go left here, up top, and then there. So obviously, if you're aiming for really high points, you want to aim for the highest difficulty first. So let's do something like this to start off with. We'll put something like this should be fine, I would say. Probably don't really matter who we get rid of here. So the target ability here, you know, it doesn't really matter on some stages, I would say. But I'm only aiming for units that are going to be most annoying to get rid of first. So that one they didn't have any units there to worry about. Same with this one here. There's no real big deal on who we actually get rid of first here. So I'm not too worried about that. Probably just go some of this. I mean, you don't have to pick them, but like I said, when you get to the boss stages, that's usually when I start strategically picking, you know, who's the hardest hitter on the team, stuff like that. Actually, one thing I didn't really look at first. Yeah, so we can go left again, we'll go up again. Do something like this maybe. Yeah, it should be fine. Actually, we'll put, yeah, like that. Same thing, doesn't really matter here. Actually, no, Golden Freezer first. He'd be the most annoying with his comeback ability. So, target him first, should be fairly fine. And then we go for the middle part there, so we'll take on Tao. Oh, Vegeta's taking a bit of damage there, so now we'll sort of be a little bit careful. This one could be a bit annoying, so we'll probably take out Cooler first, I'm assuming we'll do. So I think this would be a good setup, put Vegeta right at the end. Yeah, so this one could be annoying, so probably get rid of Cooler first, then Android 13, and the rest doesn't matter who you get rid of after that. But Cooler could be fairly annoying in this, and we could take a bit of damage. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Right. Hopefully this speeds up a little bit. Not too bad, I guess. Right, so left again. I'm assuming? Yeah, left. So depending on where your team is as well, you can obviously mix it up a little bit. So what I mean by that is, actually maybe we go something like this. That should be fine. Yeah, so depending on like how your team is in terms of health wise, you don't have to go for the hardest difficulty. So like for example, if most of my team was a little bit lower than I was hoping for, I'd probably go straight in front there, because obviously there's a little bit less difficulty, so it's going to mean a little bit less damage you're going to take. So you can do that if you absolutely need to, but try not to, obviously. So we go up straight here again. We're going to bring Trunks down here a little bit now. So obviously the reason why I'm swapping a lot of them down to the bottom line is if you put them down to the bottom line, they don't take as much damage and have more chance to heal up. So that's why I'm sort of making them a little bit lower. So for here, I could probably do something like this. Would probably be okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine with that. Same thing, it does not matter who we get rid of first. So I didn't check what points we're actually aiming for, because obviously since I'm aiming for top, I'm going to say top 5k is usually where I aim for in these videos, because at least top 5k you're guaranteed to get 1000cc. So pretty much everyone's aiming for. So this one's a bit different actually, because usually these bosses, at least one of them has 5 difficulty, but this one only goes up to 4. So obviously we'll go middle again, but that could mean that the last stage could be really hard, so we have to be a little bit careful on that. Let's do something like this, I reckon. Yeah, we'll do that. Because Goku Black down there is good and bad for us there. Because obviously having him that far down, he's going to heal up, but he's also going to get the special move damage up as well. So good in both ways there. But yeah, I don't know what sort of points we're aiming for here. So we'll just see at the end results. So again, we'll go straight up here. Probably bring him down a little bit. Even we bring Trunks all the way down, even just something like this, I reckon. That should be fine, I would say. Because, yeah, again, this part isn't too difficult, so... Same thing with this boss fight, doesn't matter who you get rid of first here, it's not too big of a deal. We could get rid of Goku and Vegeta first, like I did. But, I don't think they'll cause that much of a problem. So, and we took a little bit of damage with Trunks there. So we'll look like we'll go probably straight, then we'll just go left again, and then probably middle. So this again, we'll bring Trunks down a bit lower now. So even if we do... Trying to think of a good way to do this one here. So even if we do something like that. Even though we've got no units in the top line there, it doesn't really matter. Even if we do that actually, bring Vegeta over there. That could be better. And the purple Trunks there will heal up a bit, hopefully. So, Vegeta will go to first, the rest doesn't really matter. So, at the moment we're at 24 million points, so we should be up to 26 maybe after this fight. A little bit higher, hopefully. Yeah, okay, we're getting a lot of points, so we should do fairly good this run, I reckon. Yeah, like I said, we go left. Again, if your team is very low, you can go for the recovery, but you're going to lose a lot of points that way, so... right, so Trunks did heal up a bit, so now we just do something like this. This should be ideal, yeah. I mean, since it's only very low difficulty, we should be able to heal up a fair bit here anyway, but... It's always a good habit to get used to protecting your units, just to make sure you don't die, because realistically, they could just throw out a really good boss, well, really good unit in this fight here, and we could lose a lot of damage, but I don't think so. We should heal up a little bit, yeah. Right, then we go middle again. Pretty much we'll keep the same setup there, I would say. Probably get rid of them two first, and the rest doesn't really matter. Then this one, we could just go straight up, because going on the left, you have got Ultra Gohan, which could be very, very annoying to fight. So let's have a look actually. So we got, yeah, Ultra Gohan's gonna be annoying. This be annoying as well. I mean, they're all pretty annoying to be honest. We're gonna take on Ultra Gohan. We're gonna do a challenge here. We shouldn't die, but. So we'll do something like this, I reckon. Yeah, we'll try this. So obviously first get rid of Ultra Gohan, then we'll probably go for Red Beast, Blue Beast, and then the rest doesn't really matter who you pick. So we shouldn't die here, hopefully. As long as we get rid of Ultra Gohan first, I think we should be fine. We shouldn't take any... Well, we'll take a lot of damage, I reckon, but... I mean... Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Alright, so where'd that put us in terms of ranks? Yeah, again, anywhere above 5,000, I'm happy with. So let's see what's put us. I mean, obviously we have got second attempt, but I'm doing this pretty much the day that everyone should have the same amount of points. Not points, but boost. That energy there. So let's have a look. So we're definitely in the top 1k, but it's what, 786 we are currently. Obviously, the next run we could get probably to 65, which should still guarantee us at least in the top 5k. Because obviously, we'll have a look here again. So if we go... How do we even check? Is it season details? Yeah. So currently, for top 25% that you need to get the 1000cc, minimum is 51 million points, which obviously we're way over that. So this team setup you use, well, if you use this team that I'm using, should at least guarantee top 25% no matter what. At least it should. If you go on the right path, which we'll have a look here again, just to make sure. So this one was fairly easy going. Like I said, you can slightly change this up depending on how your team's going, but the full route is fairly left-sided, to be honest. Like, you can go on the right on some of them, but if you go on the right to start with, you're not going to get as much points. So points-wise is definitely the best route to go on here. But yeah, that's going to be today's video, guys. If you need any more help with, if you don't have any units that you can put on the team, if you need help, which ones to swap over and that, leave a comment down below. And if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.